Hey guys, I hope you're hungry. Welcome back to Full Incense. We're picking up immediately where we left off on Mushroom Rock Road, headed to the command center for Operation Mihan of the Crusaders, and sort of see what's going on here. So as usual, I've said this several times, you know, the items you can buy in RPGs are so rarely, but so rarely, is the stuff you can buy what you really want. You know, it's dropped from monsters or whatever else. So, I completely lost my train of thought.
This ends now.
I have no idea what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're here. I'm still trying to remember what I said. Okay, all right, forget it. Okay, so yes, we just heard that Seymour wants to see us at the command center for the Crusaders' attack on Sin, or their plan to attack Sin here at Operation Mihan. So we're heading over there right now. I'm gonna do a quick save because I haven't in a little while. I was saying speculating in the last episode that it might be kind of a grindy episode like the Mihan High Road was, but maybe not. So like, what is that? Is that Machina or magic, or how does that work? That's interesting. It's cool looking as a neat visual effect. At least we're seeing some new enemies, as I mentioned in the last episode, to try to change it up a little. I think two of these guys might have... Yeah, Fungar has pollen, but Gondourer it does not. So I can get a new... Oh, you can't learn pollen? Or maybe it's a chance. Maybe Lancet doesn't always...
Bring it on.
But no, I feel like it does. Gandarawa. I'm gonna try one more time with Lancet because I really thought that... Oh, what am I doing? Yes, that you could get pollen from it. When it has a named ability like that, usually it's weird to see that attack with fire. I guess it's like the sun, but you would think water would be what a little mushroom would be, you know, associated with. Especially since they don't like sunlight because they're a mushroom. I kind of don't want to attack him directly because I don't want to be put to sleep. Whatever. And this will finish him off. Because he's also weak to fire. So, whatever. Maybe it can do all the magic. It's just a little magic mushroom. Like the truffles in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay, so in some real life news, there has been even more news or rumors or leaks about a BioShock HD collection, which would immediately be another playthrough on the channel. Which I think would be a nice counterpoint to this game. It's two games I really, really love, but with very different, you know, gameplay styles and stuff. So hopefully that proves to be true. It's 3 different countries have rated it, so it's bound to be announced at E3, if not sooner. Sometimes I don't understand. I mean, you know, business, whatever. They're gonna make whatever choices they want to make, but it's been leaked so much at this point. Like, why not just accept it? That people know and just go ahead and announce it, and that way you can get, you know, you're in charge of the story. Okay, I give up. I guess I can't learn Blizzard. It's weird to me that ice is super effective against fire. That's the one I always forget because it's the opposite in Pokemon, which informs all of my decisions. But as I was saying, why not just, you know, just make the announcement, and that way you're controlling the message instead of, you know, just leaking and dribbling. There was even a cover, like a perspective cover that one of them had. So, I don't know. It's probably gonna hit me with pollen. Nope. And this should finish it off, so nice. We escape again. Pollen is just sleep, but I don't know if I have any awakening or whatever it is in this game. But maybe, I think you can attack them. Like, I remember using the Kate set to just do like a little bop to the head and it wakes them up from sleep. I think that's how it works. This is so obviously his treasure. Oh, but he's given 10 potions. That's nice. And 1,000 gil. That makes up for what I just donated to Owaka. One of these guys. Let's let an Aeon handle it to make it a little bit quicker. I haven't fought one in a while. If I use haste on Yuna, will it make her Aeon have haste? I suspect not. Let's do a birdie battle. No, for the millionth time, I forgot to shorten these scenes of the summoning. If I remember, I'll do it right after this battle and just waste the screen time to do it because I've wasted enough time watching these all the time. How many times can I say the word time in this episode?
Please, fight with us.
No. It didn't say immune, so if Sonic Wings works, I can just cheese him. Yeah. He'll never be able to attack me again. I don't even have to spend MP. That's pretty cheap, but at least it'll be quick. Kinda quick. He has a lot of HP. This was not the time saver I had hoped. Well. That time he just didn't want to be affected by it. I don't know, maybe they have it so you can't really lock him in forever. But that might be a change. I remember just cheesing enemies like this sometimes, just slowing them down forever, especially with Tidus. I always used him so I could hasten my whole team and slow their whole team and get it to the point where there's just nothing they could really do. They're too slow. So as you probably know from the way, you know, my recordings sound, and I think I've made mention to it too, is that, let's just use the overdrive and finish this guy off. I bulk record. I usually will do between 3 and 5 episodes in a day. So I keep having some, like, you know, not really pop culture, but the things I've been thinking of, things, you know, on my mind that I've done lately. But now, like, it's like a week ago by the time this episode airs, so it's not really, you know, if ever it would be, you know, time appropriate to mention it. It's not now, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Aeon's short. There we go. Everything else is fine. I might turn on the original music in a later episode just to hear it, because I really do love that as well. But a lot like the Chocobo music and this music are quite similar anyway, so it's, you know, oh, I should have switched to Waka. I really like that too, that there's no penalty for switching. You can just do what you need to do. But anyway, this music is so similar to the original anyway that it's not really like a huge change. I remembered ice that time. How are you gonna miss, by the way, Tidus? Come on. Yeah! There we go. Yeah, this episode is already well over halfway over, and I haven't even made it to the command center, which was described to me as close, or as not far, but whatever. I'll stretch this. I'm gonna try to at least get to the command center in today's episode, and then we can cut it off right there before the cutscenes and the story that'll happen with the with Operation Mihan, because that, as I recall, that's a lot. That'll be an episode unto itself, so that'll be a good stopping point. Let's go for that. The Waka's already on the field, so I need Orin to kill the guy on the right.
As you wish. As you wish.
The Lash too. But anyway, the reason I brought up all that pop culture stuff, so I'm recording this on Saturday, so like almost a full week before this episode will air. So like I just saw Batman vs Superman a week ago at time of recording, and I watched NXT TakeOver Dallas last night at time of recording. But it's crazy, you know, now it's a week later, so, and you know, normally, you know, my thoughts on that sort of stuff is safe for war stories anyway, but as I'm, you know, trying to find something to talk about for my commentary, that's sort of where I keep going. I have thought about before having, how did they lap us? Well, because they're on Chocobo.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them.
But anyway, I thought about having some Final Fantasy episodes be a little bit more war story-esque, because it's not so easy sometimes.
That I would do everything in my power.
Literally, if you can't beat them, join them. To have some episodes of Final Fantasy be more like a war story, because I sort of search for commentary sometimes, because Yeah, this is the exact same battle I just had because I still have the 3 I need. Oh, I screwed it up though. So that's gonna be the compelling change. Yeah, I've mentioned 1,000 times how the elements work, you know. So there's I have kind of nothing to say in some of these battles, but I don't know. I also like how war stories are, where I can talk, you know, basically nothing about the gameplay and just about whatever, you know, I have in mind and want to say. And whereas in this, you know, it's just talking about the game. But that'll be something good, you know, once I've moved on to other games and I'm able to. One reason why I thought Final Fantasy would be such a good one for my first game is I know it pretty well, but you know, I have to get to parts of the story, and that's actually sometimes has been a problem because I want to talk about, you know, when I see a specific character or I remember a situation, I want to make mention of it, but I also don't want to spoil. If for some crazy reason that the first time you're ever experiencing Final Fantasy X is through this Let's Play, I still wouldn't want to spoil it. Why didn't I kill it? Did I mess up again? Or maybe something else did. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. I'm gonna watch it back. I don't know what that was. Okay, another formulaic battle, but we're getting a lot of sphere levels, so that'll be good because I'm sure there'll be, you know, boss fights and all that soon.
The presence of a maester and a summoner is great for the troops' morale, myself included.
Why would you like? I guess the Crusaders are just like a sad ex that just wants to still be loved because.
Go away, damn it!
Yeah, you're 100% right, Waka. I might actually flee because this is gonna take a long time, and I wanna. No, I can't. I can't do that. But yeah, they're an ex that misses their significant other because they will be perfectly happy to have the help of the Church of Yevon. It's the other way around that doesn't usually work. Is it one of these? No elemental weaknesses. But these guys have so much HP. He has almost half of what the freaking Chocobo Eater had. The last boss we fought. Well, regardless of how many more of these guys I gotta fight, I've said that I'm going to. That'll help. Let's have Tidus hasten everybody so I can get some more attacks. I said that I'm gonna get to the command center in this episode, and that's what I will do. That was dumb. I should have hastened Waka first because he's the one that's keeping this thing at bay with Dark. 346. Let's see if any of the others deal any more damage. I think that's just a roll though, because I've learned, you know, from Kamari's thing that he has no. Yeah, 331. It's right at the same. That does decent damage. If you're wondering why I'm not using Tidus's overdrive, it's because I want to save it. You know, I'm sure that I literally don't remember, but I'm assuming there's a big fight for Operation Me. I remember, you know, the story. I remember what's going to happen, but I am also pretty confident that there's a big boss fight as well. So I want to save my overdrives for then. Oh, Tidus is down. I actually had somebody die off screen once, but besides that, this is the only one.
The fiends here are tough.
The fiends here. That was actually kind of cute. I guess I should switch in Yuna. These two are doing good damage, so I'll switch Yuna. Well, but then I'll switch Yuna for Tidus, who's the one that needs the healing in the first place. So, and we're done anyway. I really like when they taunt for it to be the end of the battle. That's nice. Da, 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 da. I really should use some of these sphere levels because it will just make the fighting easier in the meantime, but we're almost there, I believe. Oh, press on.
Lady Summoner.
Depending on the way things turn out in such an event, we would be grateful if you could perform the sending, my lady.
You gotta believe you could get Seymour to do it, and that'd be, you know, more fancy. This actually might be it right here. I can't really remember if there's more. Yeah, that's it up on the hill. So we're basically there. There might be some more fiend fights along the way. X potion. I think X potion heals all the way. Or maybe no, maybe it just heals a ton because I think there's also a max potion like in Pokemon that would. Well, Final Fantasy came first, but you know what I mean. Now these battles I kind of don't like, especially when I start with not the right people because there are two that are best to attack with magic. So there's no way I can just take them all out before before they're able to deal some damage to me or other botherations. Look at his teeth. Oh, and teeth on his hands too. How horrifying.
Enough.
Enough. So
That's
onward.
how it's done.
That's how it's done. Orin, that really doesn't match his character. Like, he's so composed and withdrawn, but then, got him. You know, that's just not really him. This might... Oh, no, this is right. These little rock things are quite cool. Almost there. I do like when, you know, Walk is able to attack first and get rid of that thing. Oh, nice. Nice. Well-timed crit from Orin there, so we're able to just finish him off. I need to heal Lulu next battle. Although I think that'll probably be a save sphere, or I hope so, because I'll need to cut before the Operation of Mihen begins. I don't know why I said it like that. It's just Operation Mihen. Oh, speak of the devil. Mega potion. No, come back. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. We might be starting the big cutscene now.
I want to fight too.
This might just be
Orders
them
are
too.
orders.
Because we probably have to go inside the command center for everything to
Not
really
today
start.
anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
These guys are Chocobros.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
That's so he knows though. Don't be.
I
He knows
came
it's
all the way
lame.
from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
Poor guy.
But, sir!
I really like those two. They're some of my favorite side characters. They're compelling. Was he crossing his arms, or was that the prayer? Okay, I'm not gonna tempt fate by going any further. I'm just gonna save right here and wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment, all of that great stuff. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you. I honestly mean it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching, especially if you made it this far. If you did, you know, I really do appreciate, you know, the feedback. So I'd love, you know, a like or a comment or anything like that. But either way, thank you, and I'll see you guys soon. I don't know about you, but I'm full.